driving home right now. I should be there pretty soon. I'll be there in about 10 minutes. So I had a really bad day today. I'm not gonna lie. It was a bad. I look swollen as fuck. There's really nothing I can do about it right now. I just look swollen. I had a bad day today. I was at my full-time job, my primary job, and I had already been pre-warned that my part-time job that I was going to was supposed to be at in the midday. I was probably pre-warned that somebody was calling off for their overnight shift. So I'm like, okay, whatever. I'll just do a double. I'm not really worried about it. I moved stuff around. I said I could do a double. So I get a call around 11 o'clock. And 11 o'clock is staff telling me that they're not coming in at 12 noon to relieve me. Their kid is in the emergency room. And I've been sick all night. Which is sad and it's horrible. And you definitely want to make sure your kid is safe and healthy. So I called my primary job. I called my secondary job and told them, right now, I'm having a staffing issue. I'm probably not going to make 3 o'clock, but I can do the overnight. Since their overnight shifts are open already, I'm like, I can definitely do the overnight. So if you fill the 3 to 11, you can do the overnight. Hold me for the next day. You'll get 2 shifts out of me. But I can't do this shift that I need to do because I need to physically be at my full-time job because with the pandemic and with the virus, everybody has to, when they go to the ER, they have to get tested. And so you want to make sure that person is negative before you go anywhere else. So I'm going to make sure I get her negative results from the ER before I say, yes, I'm going to your building. Or, yes, I'm going back to your facility. So, in the process of that, I get another call from another staff telling me, who I had spoken with earlier that day, telling me she was starting to feel tiredness and achiness and sore throat. So I'm like, okay. I don't think her issue had to do with the pandemic. I think her issue had to do with other things. But basically, she was calling off for a shift. Now, I saw her that morning. Everything was okay. She said she was just tired, but everything was okay. And her complaints, I'm pretty sure are true complaints. They're her complaints where I believe her. And I thanked her for calling me. So I ended up moving staff around, and I ended up moving my evening person to the overnight, which meant that my overnight was definitely going to be open. So I worked all day, and then I gave my part-time job the option of bringing me in for their overnight, which means I'll at least cover. They swap one person for me, and I'll cover a shift for them. They got an attitude. I get this. I had several conversations with them. The first conversation, she didn't hear me when I said, or I don't know if she cared or heard me or what, when I offered to do another shift instead of that shift. So then I get a call back with a threat for disciplinary if I didn't show up. And my response was, I have been covering open shifts at your facility for I don't know how long, but right now there is an emergency. I've been there a year. I don't call in. I don't call in and I don't call off. If they need coverage, I've done it. I've covered them so many times when some of their staff don't even show up, or they just choose they want to rather go out and party and they don't want to work. I've covered them so many times. And I don't even complain. I just do it. So the one weekend I have a slight staffing issue, which I've never ever had before. The one weekend I had it. The one weekend I couldn't bend to your will. The one weekend when I've been to your will any other time. And I give you another option, you threaten me with whatever you want to threaten me to intimidate me. I am telling you that I cannot do something. You can't call me a liar. You can't call me anything else. I'm extremely honest about what I can and cannot do. I'm extremely honest about where I'm at, what's going on. Okay, I can't do this, but I will do this for you. I have true integrity. So to be called a liar and then saying that I have to validate what I'm saying is and that is not true was offensive. one, you don't know me. This on-call supervisor don't know me. And then she's like, well, you need to get me proof that you're still working somewhere else. My proof is my word. I'm physically can't be in your facility. So evidently, I'm somewhere else. I'm working somewhere else. You can hear me talking to clients in the background. You know that I'm working. You don't know who I'm talking to. You don't know what I'm saying, but you know that I'm working. And I'm giving you other options. But she was speaking with another manager, and they were just making their own decision to say that I must be lying. So unless I attend that specific shift, I'm not allowed to work. Well, the next time you need me to cover your 2 shifts in a row because your staff failed to show up, or because they just don't want to come in that night, which I've done for a year. Never have I ever needed. I called off one time in 1 year. One time. This is my second call off. Come on now. And I'm not even calling off. I'm just asking you to do a flip since you have an open shift on the overnights. That's all I'm asking you to do. Is to cover the evening, and I'll cover the overnight. And I don't think that's asking too much, considering that I know for a fact I've given them doubles, triples. I've given them full days left. Went to my primary job, work, came back, and did doubles for them because they didn't have anybody to work. And then your next breath is to call me a liar and then threaten me. That's not cool. So, I mean, it was what it was. So I dealt with those phone calls. I gave her those options. I offered it to her. She took it, and then she called me back and took it back and said, well, no, I was told to not let you help like that. I'm like, that's on you. That is on you. If you'd rather pay somebody double time when you can pay somebody me straight time to do something, that makes no sense. Why not call that staff person and say, hey, do you mind helping out? She literally can't do this through the 11. She's tied up. She's strapped. She's somewhere where she cannot be there. How about you cover that and let her cover your overnight and give them that option? Refuse to do that. And I think that it was just anger. It was like, oh, she's lying. She's lying because I gave her a heads up on something else earlier that day and she just doesn't want to come in. That has never been my nature. Why would I start it now? So today has been chaotic. In the process of me working my full-time job, training a new staff person. Anytime I'm training a new staff person, anytime I have fill-in staff persons working in my building, anytime there's somebody that's not a regular staff person in my building, unfortunately, some of my residents don't have the best behavior. So it was a very busy, chaotic day. It really was. I didn't get anything done from my job. I ended up being an all direct care and training a new staff person. But new staff person was excited when she left. She thought she did a good job, and I thought she did a good job. The ladies did like her. They just, I guess they wanted to christen her. I don't know. But it's nothing horrible. It's nothing what it is. So in the middle of all this, I have somebody on the phone accusing me of lying, speaking to me. And like I explained to her, I said, I know you're frustrated. I know you're frustrated. I know you're upset. I know you have a lot going on. I am trying to help. I cannot do this, so I'm trying to give you other options. I'm not avoiding helping you this weekend. I'm not avoiding supporting the site. I'm not avoiding working. I am just telling you, unfortunately, with this pandemic, this staff person, if she has these elements, I can't allow her into the building. Unfortunately, I have to wait it out. I have to wait it out. She has to be tested. She's not allowed in the building. And I would do the same thing for her facility. I've done it so many times for my part-time job. Just so many times I've done a shift and they had people that didn't show up and I stayed and I covered that shift. Or I came in on a different shift. I came in and worked an hour. I came in and worked hours I normally don't work because they needed assistance and I wanted to help. I enjoy helping and I always want to help, but to be called a liar today, that's cool. That's not cool. It's cool that she thinks that because that's her opinion, but it's not cool because it's not honest. It's not the truth. If I say I'm somewhere, trust me, I'm there. It is 12:06. I am just now getting home. I'm about to get out this car, go inside, get all this stuff unpacked. I got to be back at work in the morning. Nobody's got time to lie to nobody. And I found it very insulting, and I found it very offensive. And I also found it very offensive that for an entire year I can do for you, and the one weekend I asked for a little flexibility, this is what I get. That's not cool. Because trust me, they didn't need to train me when I got there. They didn't need to train me. They didn't do anything for me. I came in and went directly working. That's just wrong. It's just wrong. It's just wrong. And if you truly took the time to know me as a person and my quality and my work ethic, you would know my character, and you wouldn't even play this game with me. You really wouldn't. You wouldn't try to threaten me. You wouldn't try to intimidate me. You wouldn't try to say that treat me as if I'm lying. So it is what it is. It was a busy day. It was a rough day. But it was a productive way. I got a lot got done. And again, in this pandemic, if you're not feeling well, you're feeling sick, stay home. Communicate. Let somebody know what's going on. Make sure that you're safe. Make sure you're tested. Make sure you are working with your doctors to ensure your health. Make sure all those things are occurring, but also communicate to others. Make sure you're in my field. Make sure you have on your gloves, your PPE equipment, your face masks, all your safety things, your gowns, your shields. Make sure it's in place, because if you get sick, then what's going to happen to you and your family? So make sure that's in place while you're working, and to make sure you don't pass anything to your consumers. And if you're sick, again, oh my God, stay home. It's not worth one check, considering they're still paying people to stay home. They don't even pay. When they get sick, they're paid not to work. So people need to stay home. And jobs need to know the value. Jobs need to know the value of their staff. They really do. They need to know and trust the value of their staff and not take things personal. This young lady was fine, and then she called another person. Another person said, no, if she doesn't do exactly what I want, then she's not coming. That's cool. That's your choice. That's you. So if you cause that other person to have to work in my place because you were pissed at me, because you think that I'm doing something I'm not doing, that's on you. Because you didn't take the time to learn me. Because if you would have learned me, you would know I don't lie. There's so many things I just don't do. And I don't lie, and I don't misuse my, I'm very upfront and I'm very open what I'm doing. So I'm pissed off. Let me go inside. I still got to take a shower and get ready to head back out in the morning. I may record my wife. I don't know. She is... She's busy. I'm so tired. I did a long day today. I did 15 hours. I did 15 hours today, so I was not supposed to do that today. But again, if you're sick, stay home, communicate, and figure it out. Everybody would just figure it out. All right, I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Let me say hi to Mandy when I get in there.
Hello. So today, Halima asked me if I would go run a few errands. Oh, and the other things are in my car. I gotta go get them. Okay. In the front seat. If I go get some gift cards, some gas cards, and some snacks for her staff. So, I went and got gas cards and I got snacks for her staff. So, that's what I did. See, I got chips, I got oatmeal cream pies and fudge rounds, and honey buns, and Swiss cake rolls.
Tell them why you had to get stuff like that. Why don't you have the camera on the stuff that you're looking at?
Okay.
Push stop.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. She's gonna start over. Am I on it? Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go wash my hands, wash my face, and then strip down. I have clothes down here, right?
Yeah, you have your
so
gown.
you are so kind. So what is that? Who is that for? We go wash my hands.
Okay.
Go ahead and start showing that. What is that?
Okay. Well, hold
Your
on.
face is so close. So
Oh,
you need
sorry.
to record what you got.
Right, I'm getting there. So I got chips. These are for her stuff because they don't eat healthy food.
I tried though.
Funny. Oatmeal cream
Remember
pie.
when I bought, I remember, turn around. I bought a lot of like apples and fruit and veggies for staff. Nobody ate it. But as soon as I brought cookies and all kind of other stuff, they ate all that. It was funny.
So this is for, because they like junk food. So got a bag, mix of chips. Got oatmeal cream pies and the fudge rounds. There's honey buns. There's Swiss cake rolls, granola bars in there. Nutty bars, another thing of Swiss cake rolls, and a different thing of granola bars. And so her staff will be set for a little while.
Okay, cool.
And then for...
Hey, you give me a kiss now.
Okay.
I just washed my face. You can kiss me now. Sorry. I'm sorry, baby.
Hi, honey.
Hi, baby.
Can I show them what I got the
Yes,
girls?
you can show 'em.
So then to get her two individuals, I was told I was to get, one of them said she wanted Kenny Rogers. She loves Kenny Rogers. And the other one loves Kiss. So I got each of them got a Kiss and a Kenny Rogers. So I did, there is the Kiss picture, and I framed it, and I got her a coloring book because she loves pets, and I figured she'd love that one, and a Diet Pepsi. And the other lovely young lady, I got her a Wonder Woman coloring book, and I got her Kenny Rogers. I also got her also a Diet Pepsi.
You did?
Yeah. So the girls are going to be set. And if the wife would stop after she's done, if she'd come and sit and pay attention,
I will.
there might be something for her in this too.
Me?
Yes, for
You
you.
put it on my credit card too?
Heck no, I paid for it.
Well, you put all that on my credit card, right?
No.
Huh?
No.
I thought you put it on my credit card.
I know, I'll tell you in a minute though. So I had fun.
You can pause it because I gotta go back in here.
All right.
She gonna spoil them.
Look.
Oh, that's cute. Baby's gonna like that. Well, she's not a baby. She's a grown woman.
Right. And then, like I was telling, I know she loves animals.
Oh,
I
yeah.
know. I mean,
I like
look
it.
Look at how cute some of it is.
Well, and that'll make their day because they haven't had care packages in a while.
And then, other lovely lady, I got her Wonder Woman.
You know, she thinks she's Wonder Woman. Ain't no wrong with
Of
that.
course, and I thought that was
And
kind
she
of
is
fun.
Wonder Woman. I love. Oh, she'll like that. She'll like that.
So, there's for
Who
the
has the
girls.
Wonder Woman?
Jay.
Switch it out. Yeah, switch it out. Perfect. Absolutely perfect like that. Anything else in the bag?
Nope. Just the soda.
Perfect.
Coloring book
I'm
soda.
just trying to make sure there's no junk food.
Oh,
They
no,
eat
no,
enough.
no. No,
They
no.
eat. They eat. They eat. They eat.
No,
They eat.
I knew better than that.
I just killed the rest of this bottle.
That's okay.
But it's okay because I have 11 bottles over there.
Yep, 11 more.
Judge me. I'm still down. I still
Oh,
lost
sure.
an additional 8 pounds.
Woo-hoo.
What's that, baby?
I'll open it.
Thank you, baby. What is this? Oh, a curing thing for what? What's it curing? Food!
You said you wanted a...
A lunch bag.
Yeah,
Thank you. I've
A
been
lunch
carrying
box.
Schnitz bags.
yeah, you said you wanted a lunchbox.
I do want a lunchbox. I'm tired of carrying Schnitz bags.
I hope you like
Oh,
it.
it's big, too.
Yeah,
Oh, this is gonna work, baby. This will work.
you think?
Yeah, it'll fit. It won't. It'll fit the juices in there, and then I can fit the chicken in there too.
Mm-hmm.
This will work. I like this. Thank you.
Do you like
Mama.
that color?
I do. You gave me a card too for a lunch break.
Well,
Really?
Hey, you got.
I know. I'm like, really? You're so practical. You are so practical.
Well, you know.
Thank you so much. Honey, I really appreciate it.
I said, because if you didn't like it, the receipt's in that bag. I can take it back.
I like this. It's perfect. Because it collapses in and it goes out. Baby, you didn't owe me a card. Oh, you owe a thank you card. For yesterday, for today, for all the beautiful tomorrows we have waiting for us. Oh, I keep losing weight. I may be around another year. Let's work on it.
You'll be around for a while.
Oh, honey, I love you. Baby, you're... Okay. Babe, you are my love, my lover, and my wife. I love you more each day, and like the song says, I mean every word. That's why you rock my last name. Love you due north, Mandy. I love it, honey. It's sweet. Thank you so much. Thank you. I love it. Thank you.
You're welcome, babe.
I'm gonna put it right here though.
Okay.
I appreciate everything you did. I'm thinking I need a muscle relaxers. I'm in a lot of pain.
Okay.
I didn't anticipate. I wasn't prepared to do 15 hours today. That was not the goal.
Right.
I mean, I was prepared. I was going to do a long day, but not there.
Right.
Because there is more physical than the other one.
Mm-hmm.
And I did 2 separate workouts there. It was so funny. So funny. Because one of my ladies have to sit and stand, sit and stand. So instead of me sitting in a chair, I always squat down where she can see me and I can see her.
Right.
And then I come up. So I'm going into a deep squat, going up, coming in deep squat. And you do that like 20 times with one person, and you do it again with 20 times with another person. By the time you're done squatting, your legs are like...
Jelly.
I can sit in a chair, but it'd be easy. But I sit taller than they do. I'm 5'11", and they're shorter than me.
Right.
So if I sat in a chair, I won't be eye level.
Right.
So it's more easier when I go all the way down and then come all the way up.
Right.
And well, at least it's more easier. It's easier for them because it's less like than somebody just standing over them. But my legs are sore.
Jelly.
Yeah. Well, I'm not jelly. Just my body. My hips hurt. My body hurts. I didn't, they full on there.
Oh,
and
yeah.
The house, the other place, it's not full on like that.
Understand that.
So, and I'm always drenched in sweat when I'm working.
Oh, yeah.
I start with one face mask. I take one face by, I would say, the first 4 hours that I'm there. That face mask I take off, put alcohol on it. I'll put an alcohol on it, then let it soak to sterilize it, add soap, wash it out. And put on a second face mask. I go through 2 face masks there.
I believe that.
Because it's drenched in sweat.
Mm-hmm.
And today I went through 2. Why is the baby's food all over the floor but not in the bowl?
I don't know.
And why are there toys on the floor? What have they been?
I guess Bixby
doing?
Bixby was entertaining herself.
This is what happens when there's no one here to monitor them. They do their own thing. And the needle is going to run. So all this stuff has to go.
Tonight?
Sunday. It's Saturday.
No, it runs Monday. Sunday, Monday.
No, remember, sometimes it flips. It doesn't always run.
I'll pick it up.
So we need to clear the floor before we go to bed, just in case the needle runs. I need to do this because I'm holding on for a muscle relaxer.
Okay, let me go get it.
And let me just I gotta wake up in 5 hours.
1?
2.
Okay.
I'm really hurting bad.
Okay.
Oh, did I tell you if I took my other meds? I took them on the phone with you.
Oh, okay.
So I need to take meds, but I do need to take a muscle relaxer.
Okay, that's cool. Can I pause you?
So, dear sis, isn't she amazing? I have the best wife in the whole wide world. She's like my best assistant ever. And it's so funny because I only asked I try to do this for the staff and my residents at least every 3 months?
Yeah, thereabouts.
But I do more for the staff than this, but I got 2 bottle wines to give out too. But I do more for them than this, but money now is not as with me not working the hours of the part-time job that I used to work, I don't have the same money right now. And especially with the situation this weekend, my money is really going to be short because. So we're just going to pray on it. God always seems to work it out for us.
Yep.
He always seems to work it out. So it's going to be okay. So there's no reason for us not to still continue to bless other people. Just have to figure it out. So I'll make sure staff get that stuff. And I already got the other gift cards. I got Chick-fil-A gift cards for them, and I'll add the QT gift cards to it.
Okay.
But you did put the QT gift cards on my credit card.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Because I need to pay on that next month because I can't pay on this.
Yeah, no. I put the 3 of those on the credit card.
Okay, super cool. So I'll make sure I hand that out to staff
Mm-hmm.
to kind of keep their spirits up because I know they stressed.
Yep.
I'm stressed. They stressed.
The gift cards and the Dollar Tree stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Not the girl stuff. I paid for it. I paid for all this.
You did? You did
Yeah.
that too?
No, I got all that.
I'll reimburse. Oh, there's money right there. You can just take it.
Oh, okay.
I'll reimburse
But
you.
the stuff I got, the snacks I got at Dollar Tree, I put on the credit card because it was only like
I'll
$14.
pay it off next month. I'm not going.
Yeah, it wasn't a ton.
I'm not going to afford it right now. It's not that. I already got other gift cards. So one thing about staff is they're appreciative of everything.
Yep.
And they are, and I say staff loosely because it's more than one person there, and I don't want to violate anybody's HIPAA and say their name on here, but they are amazing. They work extremely hard. They're very honest. They're great communicators, and there is no reason not to be nice to them. And there's no reason not to be kind to them. And there's no reason not to give to them if I can.
Mm-hmm.
And there's no reason not to show them appreciation because I do appreciate them. This pandemic has really stressed out this field in my department and my agency, myself, my clients, that I would have never known how horrible it was going to be. I didn't know how bad this was going to be, and I didn't realize it was going to be as bad as it is. People are worried. They're worried about everything.
Oh, yeah.
And so there's no reason not to leave them some little tokens of, hey, I see you, I thank you, and I value you. I'm here. We're going through it together, and you're important. Every last one of them are extremely important.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot do it without them. And I tell them that every single day, and I will tell them that every single day. So it is almost 1 a.m. and I have to be back at work in 5 hours. I gotta be up in 5 hours.
Yeah.
Because it took me an hour to get home. It was ridiculous. Well, it took me 15 minutes to get home.
It's storming though.
It was bad. It was bad. I prayed the whole way home.
I watched you on my GPS.
You watched me getting home. Thank you. Yeah. So it was bad. But you guys have a great night. Deuces. I'm gonna spend some time with my beautiful wife.
Yep. See you on the flip side.